Good morning, everybody. We're just back Tuesday morning to do the show that is called TBR Solution Sports Forum. This morning I'm all by myself. My name is the Soft Boys Walefatsi. This is the time where all the leagues are coming to an end. It's a crunch time. Teams are winning trophies. Some are relegated. Some are qualifying for the major tournaments like CAF Champions League or the Confederation Cup or the Europa Champions League. Some are qualifying for top 8 in South Africa, to be specific. So this is that time that is very, very important. And after all this have happened, so I'm sure there will be some kind of review reflecting by all the teams in terms of the planning for next year. But this morning, it would be injustice if we don't celebrate Orlando Pirates. All right, it would be definitely injustice. Orlando Pirates have done well. They've surprised most of us. Of course, we want to be represented. South Africa is known to be the giant in an African continent in many ways. Economically, we are regarded as one of the giants or the giant in the continent or the window to the world. The infrastructure, we are, at par. Some people see our country as a country that does well infrastructure-wise, competing with other European countries. And then now, that should not end there. It should be in all other spheres of life. So football is one of them. We know that Kenya, when it comes to long distance running, they are a dominant force, all right, which is quite good. So we know in football, we have Nigeria, we have Egypt, we are the leading countries when it comes to that part. But we should also hold our own. So now, as a result, it would be very much injustice if you don't celebrate what Orlando Pirates has done. They've put the country on the map. They've qualified for the final. And then, we have our own group there, which is called TBR Solution Sports Forum, which is a WhatsApp group. And then there's Tawaram Happy there saying it is Orlando Pirates of South Africa. Orlando Pirates of South Africa, not Orlando Pirates only, but Orlando Pirates of South Africa. And then, the group is growing. We welcome Sfiso, who once coached Pirates during the Carling Black Label tournament. And then a big Buccaneer fan and a very close friend of mine, an old friend of mine, Lumgile Mkwalo. Very excited. I can see in the group there, he's very active, he's excited. And that's it. Remember, football, it's all about lessening stress, all right? So that should be the understanding that people should have. It lessens stress. It makes you, enjoy life because life is full of multifaceted. We know it as much as you know. You know it as much as I know that one day will pass on. All right. So these are part of the things that keep us going on earth, activities that we find ourselves in. So Orlando Pirates, they need to be congratulated. They did extremely well. What a game, what a game. Although they lost on the home soil, but I think they've done a good job by winning away home. So that has given them an advantage. Now it brings another question now. You have Mandla Ngazi and Faltu Davids, who are leading as coaches. Should Pirates retain them going forward, or should Pirates look for a coach? I don't know. As much as I lament in terms of goals, that the goals are a drought at Pirates. Not only at Pirates, even at Kaiser Chiefs, the goals are a drought. So maybe that's one department that has to be fixed. But not only that, if you look at South African football or South African players, in most cases, I don't know when did we last have a South African leading in terms of goals. It looks like we don't do well in terms of producing strikers. So I think that's one department that we need to focus on. All the teams that have development, could they kindly look at strikers, developing strikers? Now, as I said, Orlando Pirates has done extremely well, and then we are happy and we wish them good luck, because it would be nice to see Orlando Pirates bringing the trophy home. It's not about money. Sometimes people think that everything is about money. It's not about money. It's also about the pride and selling the country to be known, you know. Today, as we speak, a lot of people around the world know about United States. Why? Because United States, they're a top performer when it comes to various, extramural activities, be music, be, largely music, and other things in terms of their companies, which are the giants going all over the world, dominating wherever they go. So that makes, people look forward to look at America. And you know that America, when it comes to athletics, they're doing well. They've produced all the best in the past. Your the guy was a top 100 meter and 800 meter. I've just forgotten the name. And then we see that Jamaica too also comes. So football or sports in general, it's very good. It markets the country. But when we look at Orlando Pirates, Orlando Pirates has reached their 4 finals in the CAF competition, which is quite good. In 1995, they reached the Africa Cup of Champions League of Champions in 1995. And in 2013, they reached the CAF Champions League. In 2015, the CAF Confederation Cup. Now is 2022, it's again the CAF Confederation Cup. So remember in 1995, they won that Africa Cup of Champions. So it would be nice for them to collect this one too and put us on the map. But if you take that one, you couple it with Bafana Bafana, I think Bafana Bafana, they need to come to a point now whereby we are being represented. We are like a mediocre country when it comes to football. So yeah, Yuko Boss, I'm impressed on the work that he has done. Remember, we'll have our own opinion of who doesn't he select, who he select. For instance, a lot of people were wondering why Andy Lechal is not there, why Mshish is not there, who are doing well at the club that is leading in the country. But the coach has his choice. And then France has exposed us that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So we hope that that will come to fruition, and we'll start seeing us also raising the flag, because we last won the AFCON in 1996, which is quite a while. Not only that, we see that in the football fraternity, there will be elections as far as SAFA is concerned, and then the whole thing has become nasty now. We know that the incumbent, Dr. Gianni Jordan, he still wants to be at the helm, and then he's being challenged. We know that Miss Rea Lidwaba is challenging Danny Jordan, and then she hosted her press conference. In that press conference, she was supported by people like Dr. Kumalo, Poshia Mudise. They were all there, lamenting, all right, that nothing is being done. And I can see that Chief Nom Nomuelo Ngoyan also has come on board to say the leadership, the current leadership, remember he was also part of that leadership, they need to give way. They haven't helped football to grow. I don't know about that one. So people in football will know much better. Yeah, basically, the larger part of the whole thing, it was to discuss Orlando Pirates and then with the work that they have done. So I hope you also saw what I saw, and then I just want to hear what's your take. Remember now, this morning, I know there is a press conference or a presser at Orlando Pirates ground. And then, yeah, unfortunately, some of my reporters are not here to attend. Of course, I could not because I have to look things at the office here. Yeah, so that we hear what are the logistic. Remember, going to play in Africa, it's a nightmare in terms of traveling. So we'll hear how things are going to unfold, and then we just hope that they'll do well. But remember, when you play a cup final, sometimes you don't win good, you win dirty. But the fact of the matter is people don't remember the kind of football you played. They just remember that you won the cup. That's the most important thing. So we just wish Amapakania to go there and do the job. Whether dirty or what, when I say dirty, I'm not a proponent of rough players. When I say, even if they don't play beautiful football, but as long as finally they win, because what is key is to bring the trophy. And then when they bring the trophy, it gives us, yeah, something else. Yeah, I see that Mushishi from Mamelodi Sundowns has come out and say his wish is to see Mamelodi Sundowns winning the Club World Cup. That would be a big thing. That would be a big thing. It has never happened, but yeah, yeah. And while I'm still there, I cannot close the show without congratulating Coach Jing Spitzo Msimane, who has done history together with Pesitao. They've gone to the finals. And then if you ask me, I wish that Pizzo win the cup. That would be very nice. Pizzo is, he represent us. So Pizzo is us, we are Pizzo. We wish that he wins this CAF Cup. And then probably next year, our teams will win. I'd like Mamelodi Sundowns, you ran a very good race. And then, yeah, we wanted you to definitely bang this tournament. Yeah, but let's see. Next day is going to be very interesting. So if you have a view, just tell us what's your take. So that was my opinion as far as Orlando Pirates is concerned. And then hopefully you'll continue to subscribe and recruit more people to come on board. I thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is the Sobri Voice Wanafatse from the Big R or TBR Solution. One of the companies owned by TBR Solution is the Big R Financial Services, an authorized financial service provider. I'm sure you have noticed that the past few months or so, we've seen a lot of deaths, and those deaths are attributed to mental illness. Mental illness can be caused by anything, can be caused by stress, depression, and stress and depression can be caused by a number of things, lack of finances, or financial problem, or social problem, or marital problem. So they cause all those problems. We in the financial sector, we see it almost now and again because we work with various organizations like GPF, Independent Fund Organization. But while I'm still there, let me stress, we don't have a formal relationship with GPF, but we work with them because most of our people are from there. Now, working with those people, you know very well that people who are working for the government, they're expected to retire at the age of 60 and above, right? If you retire earlier than that, then you are being penalized by GPF. And sometimes people say, no, I need money. So what do? They resign. They say, no, let the money go to my bank account. Once you do that, you are tax heavy. So you need to bear that in mind, okay? But now, let's say for argument's sake, you are 55 as we speak and above, and you are contemplating of either resigning or going on pension in the next 3 months or so, just drop us a WhatsApp so that we help you to expedite for your payment. Because according to the GPF rules and pension fund law, once a client or a member receive an SMS that they've received your forms, that means they have 60 days to complete the process. And mind you, the 60 days is a maximum. It doesn't mean it has to take 60 days. It's a maximum. Now, sometimes we see people, they don't get their money for 2 to 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, even more, or a year or so. And then there, the problem could emanate either from the GPF side, employer side, a member himself. So what we do, we try to expedite that process by making sure that we understand the workings of GPF. If it's a member, we help him to do the right thing. The same with GPF, the same with employer organization. Now, remember, as I have already said, that with GPF, it's 60 and above. Now, and then we say if you're 55 or more, you can contact us. And another good element is this, with the fund that we are working with. There is a whole lot of flexibility. You can decide how much you earn. That's how flexible it is. And if, let's say, you pass on, you and your spouse, you can nominate anyone. You are not limited to your immediate family, like your biological children or an officially adopted children. Remember, even your children, they can benefit as long as they're 22 and below. But with us, it doesn't matter. They can be above 22, they can be your elders, or they will still benefit because you nominated them. And then we try by all means that when we take the money from GPF and invest with credible fund organization, we try by all means that you are least taxed, all right? And then, and even you are not punished because you are not taking the money, because you are taking to another fund. So which means an independent and credible fund. So it means that there's no need to tax you more. So those are some of the advantages that are there. So you need to bear that in mind. And then if you want to know more, just drop us a WhatsApp on our WhatsApp number. Then we'll call you back. You don't have to call us. We'll call you back and see how can we expedite it. I thank you.